This is the 2020 Jeep Rubicon, an incredible off-road truck, but also a superb highway vehicle with plenty of power and comfort to drive hundreds of miles on highways or local roads. This now used motor vehicle runs on gasoline and is priced from about $36,500 in New Jersey to about $50,000 in Alaska. Let me tell you a couple of three things about this truck. After driving this particular vehicle more than 1,000 miles on major highways, local roads, and through New York City in heavy traffic, I can say that this is a great vehicle no matter where you are driving. There's no room here for critics who say that this has vague steering, is jiggly, or wanders while cruising on the highway versus other vehicles. That is like comparing apples and bowling balls. The same critics fail to say that a normal automobile cannot go off-road, for example, and certainly will not look as good as this wonderful mode of transportation. Surely you can't be serious to compare this to a normal truck, for example, such as the 2020 Ford F-150 Hybrid. That would be preposterous and fantastically ridiculous. That is an ordinary truck. This is the Peter North of the truck world. People look at it in fascination and want to be it. But not many trucks can do what this truck can do and look so good. The same as actor Peter North. I drove this vehicle more than 10 hours one day on a highway and through city traffic, and it was as comfortable when I got done as if I drove a car. As seen in this video, the technology is a nice feature that is helpful in many ways, from saving gas to not tipping over on trails. The power window controls are in the middle console area below the interior weather controls because doors are removable. Same with the back seat. Window controls are in the middle console where the ashtray would be, like back in the olden days, back home years ago. This Jeep truck came with an 8.4-inch infotainment touchscreen system that uses the Fiat Chrysler Uconnect system, which looks and works great in this Jeep. Interior light switches are located all at a central point where the lights are on the overhead section of this truck. Once again, designed correctly for the times when the vehicle is taken apart, such as the doors or roof sections. And about going off-road, there are high fender flares and other features such as Fox shocks and 33-inch all-terrain tires. While off-road, take advantage of the off-road page. This vehicle supporting a 3.6-liter V6 making 285 horsepower. There are a variety of gauges on the touchscreen infotainment area, such as trans temp. When you come to a stop sign or red light or something like that, the engine will go into a mode where it almost turns off. And then once you remove your foot from the gas pedal, the engine will quickly start up and you could proceed again fairly quickly. I drove this vehicle about 10 hours or so, one trip, 12 hours I think. To through Massachusetts, then south through New York City, where there was heavy traffic, especially in I remember one part in the Bronx. There was guys on four-wheelers and dirt bikes right in the middle of the city. And less than a block away was the NYPD, and they could not even reach those guys on those off-road vehicles as they were sitting there in the middle of the road doing donuts. But I drove this vehicle there, and I was comfortable. You drive this and you know you're driving. I loved it. Look at those big tires, the shocks. If there was snow, you're probably not going to get stuck. It's just a beautiful, beautiful ride. It's a really fun time to drive. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.